My name is Linda Parker. I am a woman standing close to my 60th year. My voice is old now, and my heart is tired. For 8 long years, since the day my beloved husband left this world, I have lived alone in my small house in Brighton. It is a quiet place, too quiet. My only son, Daniel, moved far away to Canada many years ago. He built a new life there, a good life. A wife named Sarah, 2 beautiful children, a home filled with laughter, or so he said. And here I remained, alone. Every day followed the same path. I woke up with the morning sun. I cleaned my little house. I cooked food only for myself. 1 plate, 1 cup, 1 chair at the table. The evenings were the hardest. Silence wrapped itself around me like a cold blanket. No footsteps, no voices, only memories. Daniel called sometimes, not often. But when he did, his voice sounded busy, distant. He would send some money, and always the same promise, "Mother, I will visit you soon." But soon never came. Still, he was my son. My heart waited for him. I kept his childhood photographs beside my bed. I looked at them every morning, every night. They reminded me that once, long ago, I was not alone. One ordinary afternoon, everything changed. There was a knock at my door. My heart jumped. Visitors were rare. When I opened the door, my legs almost gave way. It was Daniel, standing there, smiling. For a moment, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. "Daniel?" I whispered. He smiled wider. "Yes, Mother, it's me." Tears filled my eyes. My hands shook as I pulled him into my arms. I cried like a child. I held him as if he might disappear again. Inside the house, we drank tea. We talked. I asked about Sarah, about the children. He said they were well. Then I asked the question that lived in my heart. "What brings you here, my son?" Daniel looked at me gently. "I missed you, Mother," he said. "You live alone. I worry about you." Then he said the words I never expected. "I want you to come live with me, in Canada." I could not speak. This house, this was my life. I was born here. I married here. My husband took his last breath here. "I cannot leave this place," I said softly. "Your father lived here." Daniel's voice grew serious. "This house is old, Mother. It is not safe for you anymore. In Canada, you will have your own room. You will see your grandchildren every day. Sarah wants you there." That night, I did not sleep. I walked through my house slowly, touching the walls, the furniture. Every corner held a memory. But Daniel was my only son. The next morning, he spoke again. "Mother," he said kindly, "we should sell this house. You won't need it anymore." I looked into his eyes. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to believe in love. So I agreed. The house was sold. Daniel handled the money. I packed one small bag. Hope and fear walked beside me as we went to the airport. At the airport, Daniel stopped suddenly. "Mother," he said, "please sit here. I will get a wheelchair. The walk is long. I don't want you to be tired." 5 minutes, he promised. I sat down. 5 minutes passed, then 10, then 20. My heart began to pound. 30 minutes, 45, an hour. I searched every face, every passing crowd. Daniel was gone. "No," I whispered. "My son would not leave me." A police officer approached me. "Ma'am," he asked kindly, "are you waiting for someone?" "My son," I said, my voice shaking. "He is taking me to Canada." I showed him Daniel's photo, the tickets. His name was Robert Miller. "Please stay here," he said. "I will check." The wait felt endless. When he returned, I knew before he spoke. He sat beside me. "Ma'am," he said softly, "I am very sorry. Your son boarded the plane alone. The flight has already left." My world collapsed. "No," I whispered, "that cannot be true." "He showed his passport," Robert said. "I saw him myself." Tears flooded my face. My chest felt empty. Robert's eyes filled too. "Some people," he said quietly, "forget what it means to have a heart." He stayed with me. "My name is Robert Miller," he said. "You remind me of my mother. She passed away 5 years ago." He paused. "Please come with me. You cannot stay here alone. My wife will take care of you." I hesitated. "I don't want to be a burden." He smiled. "You are not a burden. You are a blessing." His wife, Olivia, welcomed me like family. She cooked for me. She spoke to me gently. That night, I cried alone in my room. I cried for my son, for my home, for my broken heart. But for the first time in years, I was not alone. Days passed, then weeks. Robert cared for me as if I were his own mother. He took me to doctors. He bought my medicines. He listened to me. Olivia treated me with respect and warmth. Their house became my shelter. Their kindness healed wounds I thought would never close. Robert never told me the truth. He never told me that Daniel's flight had crashed, that there were no survivors. He knew that a mother's heart cannot carry such pain. I prayed every day for my son, and for his children, and for all mothers who wait. One day, Robert asked me gently, "Do you ever want to go back to your old house?" I looked at him and smiled. "I lost that house," I said, "but I found a home here." Daniel may have been my son by birth, but Robert became the son my heart needed. And today, I am grateful. If this story touched your heart, please pause for a moment. Think of your mother, or someone who loved you when you had nothing to give. Love is not something we can replace. Time is not something we can buy back. If you still have your mother, please call her today. Even a few words can mean everything. If you are a mother, know this: your love matters. Your sacrifices are not invisible. If this story made you feel something, please leave a comment below. Your words help this channel live. And if you believe that no parent should be abandoned, please like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more real-life emotional stories told slowly, clearly, from the heart. Thank you for listening. Take care of the people who love you before silence becomes all that remains.